Hey everybody, it's time for another faster than light run, and we're kind of putting the fail back into FTL because our past few runs have been ones where our goal was to unlock two ships that we haven't unlocked yet. The Stealth B, where we had the Dark Matter's attempt to and almost actually get this achievement, but one fight before, say, the exit jump, just things went all to hell. It was an awful run anyway. I had barely any scrap. Then one that happened off camera was attempting to get any of these, and the Blue Rock got obliterated by an amazingly awful ship to encounter in Sector 1, where I had a burst laser 2, a small bomb, and just a nightmare assortment of weapons. I think I had another beam as well. So it's been a little frustrating, to say the least, so why not compound that frustration by playing another ship I have not used yet. It's the only ship of what I've unlocked that I haven't used yet. It just keeps kind of getting pushed off by the wayside, and that is the Nisos. It is the Federation Penis, now in green mode. A few interesting limitations for it include the fact that as a two-person med bay, it still comes with the artillery beam, it has dual lasers and a Lido missile up front, and you start with a Slug crewman and a Zoltan crewman, so it's slightly different. I do take that back. I haven't used the Slug B yet either, but this one's been sitting for a while, and it deserves to be played at least once. The only thing that I haven't gotten yet is diplomatic immunity, used for special blue events by Sector 5. That's totally random, and I doubt I'm going to get any with just Mr. Booga there. But we are going to call this green ball. If you can't figure out why, check it. I don't know. I don't even know why I said check it there. So, what are we going to do with this ship? We have it starts with a level 2 artillery beam. That's a nice surprise. And right now I can power everything, which is also very pleasant. There is one thing I'd like to be able to do, would be to notch another victory with this, because it would be the first time I'd be able to with a Federation ship. I still have not won with a ship yet, ever. I had a terrible, terrible time with it. So I don't start off with a ton of missiles. So I'm going to see what I can do about taking down their weapon system first. That's good. I want their beam out. And now that their shields are out, I'm just going to focus on their weapons first, then their shields. Just kind of work methodically through this. I mean, this ship is a nice looking ship. I kind of can already see some really annoying things happening, where if there's problems on this side of the ship, there's not a lot of places to vent through it. But, I mean, there are places on this end. The artillery beam just came into play and rocked the other guy's face. So, explosion, and we get to quickly rescue the crew. The sole survivor offers to join your crew and strip the derelict ship of useful components. We get another human. I was kind of hoping for maybe a rock or NG person, but, you know, I'll take the gain a crew member at the start instead of losing a crew member. So, nothing here. Nothing here except for an asteroid field and probably a ship that's going to try and ouchie me, especially with... In fact, I am going to target their weapon systems with both weapons, because I do not want my shields ioned in an asteroid field. And it's probably going to get at least one shot off. Okay, good, they ioned my weapons. That's some good luck. I don't know if they'll get it back on in time. Fortunately, that's a yes. I guess they have an NG crew member or something. I don't know. So don't get my shields. Don't get my shields. I'm not going to accept that surrender because I really need the scrap. So haven't had much luck getting them down yet. There we go, artillery beam. Just make them disappear. It's like I don't use the Federation-style ship ever, so I forget that the artillery beam's there. So it's a nice surprise when I see it. And in fact, with this loadout, yeah, let's attack the slaver scum. We're not up on the slave trade here. But in fact, with this loadout, it might behoove me to actually go for upgrading the artillery beam to level 3 first. Or at least after I upgrade my shields to level 2. Because I am still going to be trying to take out all these weapons. And succeeding a little bit. Because since I do have the artillery beam for support, and it does fill up relatively quickly, not totally lost here. But we do just have to be judicious with our item usage. I'll take a slave. Another human. A little annoying, but it's okay. It'd be great if the 4-person teleporter ended up right there on this ship, but I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. So, distress beacon, we're going to ignore that beacon. Or are we? No, we're not. We're going to go through that nebula. Giant alien spiders, no thanks. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm a bastard. I should be doing that event more because it's a let's play, but I'm not, so I don't. So let's take out their weapons again, same as always. Because if they can't hurt me, then you know how it goes. But they can take out my sensors and I can have you repair. I was really hoping to take down their missile launcher. Because I don't like... Oh, good, it's on fire. That is a plus. And I don't need to really be wasting weapons. Oh, I'm on fire. That's great. So we got somebody who's really trying to repair here really hard. Ugh. Right in the med bay, seriously. It's just for 2 people, man. Man, I'm sounding southern now. But I did get a lot of scrap for that fight, so that's a great benefit. And there's 2 jumps I can take before the store that I should be able to with relative safety. I say relative because I have died while playing today in Sector 1, so... I think it... Oh yeah, that other ship that killed me off camera also had anti-ship drone. It was just a nightmare. It was like... Well, it was kind of like the ship that I played, that I had to fight against in my last run, where it's like, hey, drone scout with 2... Whoa, cockpit, no thanks. Hey, drone scout with 2 anti-ship drones and a bunch of stuff. That looks like the loadout I like to work with. So, artillery beam maybe is going to do something on that. I don't like that I'm using all these missiles, but we'll make it work. Yeah. And I really got to pay attention. I mean, it's kind of ironic. They even patch in something that says jump imminent, and I've just ignored it today, and there we go again. Me missing it. But fortune smiled upon me that time, because I blew him up. Dangers of the nebula. Yeah, I'm the danger of the nebula, buddy. Now, I don't remember if artillery beam can go through his ultimate shield. I don't think it can, but... bigger deal right now is... Let's see here. They ioned a system. I just don't know which system. It's probably going to be shields this time, much to my chagrin and much to This is what I don't like about having to vent this, is that I get to have a lot of stuff on fire, including the possibility of my medbay. So let's take this out. Just, I can deal with the laser. No surrender. Yay! Artillery beam's like, yeah, I'm here. So let's see, we have 111 scrap. That is a commanding position to be in this early. But can we make it useful? Weapon pre-igniter, way too early for that. Scrap recovery arm, never too early for that. So we're good on everything else. I mean, the pre-igniter, I don't really have the weapons to support it yet, so I'll need 50 scrap to upgrade to the next level of artillery beam. So we will go ahead and get our shields to level 2, which should be coming in just a moment. So let's jump down here, since we have some extra time from the nebulas. And we're going to attack you. Good, our level 2 shields will be perfect against this guy. So now we can just sit back, and this is the kind of fight where I could conceivably, if I didn't have the achievement, just go for the artillery fight, but I already do, obviously, because I'm flying the ship. And I showed you at the very beginning. I'm not going to try and get stuck on what might have been from last run, but I'm going to try and do a better job of staying focused and paying attention here. Because if I had even just remembered, hey, I'd like to unlock the stealth beam, maybe I would have gone straight for the exit. But I had gotten so little scrap. So let's see if this one's connected. Now we get an asteroid field again, and you have cloaking and no shields. Poo-poo for you. As it were. So we do want to take down your systems as fast as possible. Hopefully... oh boy. Please don't hurt my artillery beam. It takes so long to recharge if it's level 1. There we go. Yeah, you're not cloaking out of that now. Pew pew, says the laser beam. And we get a little more scrap for our troubles. I'd love to upgrade my reactor here, but we'll just jump. There we go. No bribe. I'm gonna be a hero today. That's right, that's what I wanted to do. So we're gonna target their weapons. Hopefully I can fire these in time to take down their burst laser, but that's probably not happening. Oh, it did! Oh, that's good. We're just gonna pin down this weapon system then. Or we're gonna try to. At least I have the Lido to fire if needed. Because the artillery beam will do the rest here. It'd be nice if I could actually get a Federation run that goes right. It's just... in the Cruiser A, I've just had such bizarro luck. Where things that could go wrong do go wrong. 6 fuel, 9 scrap. It's not bad, but I'm not really hungry for fuel like I am sometimes. There we go, and just one more shot. Bye-bye, rebel fighter pirate. And there's a bunch of scrap, and thank you, we get free repairs. The best kind of repairs, actually. So we're gonna go with there and there because I really like upgrading my doors. early. Something I've harped on since my first video on normal. People board you early and often. And I'm gonna sell drone parts, because that could give me a good scrap boost in the next sector. So, Mantis or Zoltan? It's kind of a weird crisscross layout, so let's go Mantis. I don't really feel like plugging a bunch of Zoltan shields right now, and I'd love to get some Mantis crew if possible. We'll start with this distress beacon that I imagine is a trap. Destroy the defense system from a distance. You fire a few volleys or armor will penetrate it. So, I guess I needed a better weapon there. Oh well. So we activate this guy, and it looks like it has a scary weapon loadout. And this is where we'll just go for some artillery beam upgrades if needed. So this guy can't hurt me. You can fire your heavy laser all you want. We'll just make sure you can't jump away. Pew pew. Explosions. Now I can't miss. And yeah, I just don't... There we go. I always like, oh, artillery beam, you're there to sweep up the mess. I get 2 fuel, which is great. Well, I'm gonna see what the next store has, because I might do better waiting and picking up a different weapon. So attack the ship, and we're getting boarded. And we're getting boarded right in the med bay, which makes this a little awkward. So we are going to do this. We are going to drop our oxygen down for a second. Because let's see if these guys can actually hurt me. No, they can't. So in fact, there's not a lot I need to do regarding their weapon system. I can just take them down the old-fashioned way. Whatever that fashion is. And unfortunately my guy can't level his shields, but I can have a slug. Okay. I can have a slug try and heal. So I don't really need to use my Lido for anything. So your slug back on weapons. Air back in the ship. Fired at weapons instinctively when I was just saying I really didn't need to. Artillery beam, that is a nice ship to fight against with it. Bye-bye. So 1 missile, 21 scrap. Good stuff. And we'll try and jump ahead of the fleet here. I claimed this vessel, good hunting. Cool story, bro. That's right, you go right there and see what happens. Probably something bad, but... yeah, I really don't want you fucking with my artillery beam. So this ship also can't hurt me, so we're just gonna do this the same way we have been. So now these guys are really in trouble, I guess you could say. Because now they have no air. Now they have no air. Now they have no transporter. And they are going to break in time, and I think my pilot's going to be able to take out... oh! Wow, they really wanted to repair that system. Okay, let's definitely get oxygen back in here. Yeah, they just ran right for that teleporter when I took it down. There we go, artillery beam, fire. And there's a useful store. Let's see if this jump has anything, and then we'll check out the store. There we go. Lots of ships. This is what I like. I don't like it when they're in my weapon system, though. So we're actually gonna attempt to vent all the way out and probably fail. Which is really unfortunate because this is actually looking like... Oh no, we succeed. Okay, so we'll get you guys back in here. And I just tried to hit the cloak button. That didn't work out very well. And now we don't have air, so that stinks. We really don't want to get missiled again. Please don't missile my med bay. Well, I can run with no sensors. There we go. Take out those weapons. So let's put some air back in this. My guys are not dying by sheer virtue of artificial intelligence. Oh, I should have. Now I have to eat another missile. That's no good. I'm using... Oh man, and even with the artillery beam, that was such a waste. And I just said I was going to be more focused. Because I gotta watch my missile count now. Because the Lido's good, but hopefully they have a better weapon here. They don't. Other than a teleporter. If I buy the teleporter and get a Mantis crew member, then I can start having some boarding time and do all that. That'll eat up all of my scrap. Let's do it. Nothing says, oh, well, hey. Can't always get a 4-person teleport, not in every ship. Just in 2 of them, but at least now I have a boarding party. So we can have a party. Let's see what this distress beacon is. Probably a trap. I don't mind. No, you can have your alien spiders. That store is going to give us nothing. So we shall ignore it, and it probably had weapons I can use. But hey, we'll ask them to surrender their goods. And I don't like that beam drone with this combination. I don't know what else they've got. So my first priority is going to be to take out their weapons, I guess, because that did no good. That also did... Oh, that did some good. Let's see if I can take out their cockpit. Nope. And now I can. Well, if I don't miss. So let's see, we got 3 missiles left. Oh. God, motherfucker. Artillery beam, do something. Oh my god. How many more times am I going to miss this run and have these guys jump off? I really need the scrap. Desperately need the scrap. And I'd love to even be able to, I don't know, not get attacked in the cockpit, for starters. I have 2 missiles left and 8 fuel. And this is a very nasty place to suddenly have bad spot for people to attack me, so we are going to, in the interest of actually missing all the damn time. Ooh, don't kill my mantis, please. Let's go ahead and try and prevent this. As long as they don't try and bomb me. Okay, don't die, whoever you are. This is where the two-person medbay is not freaking great. So now they have all the weapons back. I have no more missiles. I have been way too reliant on missiles this run, but gotta do it when I can't dodge their shots. Let's see here, I'll probably let the artillery beam soften them up, and then I will get to boarding. Matthew, you are my pilot, then what the hell are you two doing? Okay. So we'll let you all med up real quick, and then get you on that damn ship. Because Lord knows we need the combat experience. Or something like it. Just kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Run, kill him. There we go, and we get a prisoner. Which is another freaking human, but whatever. So there we go. We succeeded at not getting our faces destroyed. I have no more missiles, but looks like our only option at this stage of the game is exiting and hoping the next sector gives us a little more. And maybe it will. Like I said, going in with dual lasers and an artillery beam is bad news. So 6 fuel for 12 scrap, that's a good trade. Oof, Mantis homeworld's or Zoltan sector. Now I am going to go for the Zoltan sector instead of the Mantis homeworlds. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just go Zoltan this time. Because they're squishier and easier to kill once I board. If I'm going to be doing a boarding in lieu of weapon strategy. Because I might have to at this rate. Well, it might also help if I power my med bay while trying to heal my pilot. So we'll see if we can make it through this sector, and then I'll probably call this a run for now. But considering how I've been doing tonight, that if is a pretty big if. And we'll start with a ship that I can't kill, except with the artillery beam. And the really big dilemma for me with some of these ships is, do they have a med bay? And that ion weapon scares me a little. Oh boy. So get those shields back up. Some really good timing on that, so let's kill him. Jesus Christ, is there anything that you don't want to... Okay, so we'll see if my artillery beam's going to kill my boarding party or not. This will be a fun experiment, and don't do this again. No! That was exactly what should have happened. Because you can totally aim that beam, and wow, you are being magical at taking out my shields. But I can take out your beam. Oh no, let's not do enough system damage to blow up the ship. Okay, who's dying? They're dying. 3 fuel and 40 scrap, that's what we want. Because we're going to go with... And since there's not a store right here, we're really seriously going to go with the artillery beam all the time strategy. I mean, that's incongruous with using a boarding party. But, you know, I have no missiles. It's the only thing I can use to really hurt people. So that's what we gotta do. If you don't have a choice, then that makes the choice really simple. Okay, so they're not trying to jump away. I don't think this guy can hurt me. I have no missiles, I can't hurt them. Nope. So we are just going to sit here and watch the artillery beam do its thing because I'm not going to be able to stop them with their medbay. So I guess let's just talk about the weather or something. Current events. Who knows when this episode's going up, but I'm sure there's something interesting going on in the world. Like this artillery beam just fired and hit him for a bunch of damage. Yay. Weapons that can hurt things. Strangely, I always seem to have strange luck with the Federation cruiser. Like, I've really expected to find a weapon by now. And there's plenty of weapons that would, well, qualify for this. That's 4 missiles, that's useful, but I'm not going to accept it because I only have a freaking Nisos launcher. I guess the question now is, can I actually board and kill them? It's probably an anti-personnel drone, and if it is, that's not happening. But what's there to lose but our lives, right? Okay, they just restored their med bay, so that was a total waste of time. See, that's why we try and not do it this way. But I should be able to recover and get my guys out in time, so no biggie. Helps when they don't have door control. Get out of there. Just let the artillery beam do its thing. That's what I get for trying to get cute. Because whatever they're doing, they can repair all their systems. So just wait for that bar to go up faster and faster, and phew, you die. So I get useful materials again. What would be really useful right now is, okay, those probably aren't connected to anything, so we're not going to go up to that distress beacon. That's probably even more giant alien spiders. Participate in their study. Please accept these small thingies. 53. If I can sell my Nisos launcher for a better weapon, that'll be worth it. What I need is a not missile, so 6 scrap per missile is just a little too pricey. So I can fix all my hull for a certain amount. And see, that's good that I didn't go up to that distress beacon because I'd be stuck. What can I do with my ship? Instead, I can level up my artillery beam, I can level up my boarding thingy, I can level up my sensors. Those are all worthwhile upgrades. But I guess if we're going for the artillery beam strategy again, we're just going to have to sit and wait to use it and do the most exciting Let's Play ever this week. And we've got a bunch of nothing to visit here, and we're going to be going through so much nebula. That's not going to make too much of a difference. Okay, so 1 lonely guard. Maybe I should go for my shields next, because this is going to hurt. Yeah, that's really gonna hurt. And since my weapons aren't doing me any good right now, I might as well repair and And since I can't hurt you... Wow, what the fuck is going on with the ships tonight? Just nasty, nasty combos. Ugh. I'm almost inclined just to say, get the hell out. I mean, they got 3 people alive in there. And my artillery beam even... Oh, it didn't even break the Zoltan shield, because I've been trying to break it. So that's... Now we're in the realm of, this is my fault, I deserve everything that happens to me. So let's get out. Ekman, you are just a dude. So now we learn the answer to, can the artillery beam actually break Zoltan shields? The more important question is, will I actually die here? Which, by the way, don't get me wrong, it'd be frustrating to die there, but it'd be completely typical of my Federation runs. Okay, so it's trying to get away. Oh my god, I can actually shoot at something. And make it go ouchie. Unfortunately, they can do the same to me. So I gotta get their FTL out first. There we go. Don't hurt me. Whew. Good fortune all around. And then just clean up the mess there, and that'll give us a chance to kind of lick our wounds and try and recover real quick. So, if we are going to go very defensive build here, then it really behooves me to go ahead and up my shields to level 3 early and then up my engines a little bit. Because I'm going to have to be able to sit here and take damage, or try and mitigate some of it. The missiles are still going to own me a little bit. Maybe I'll find a beam weapons one day and it'll be good, or maybe I'll find a repair and it'll be good. Or maybe I will face a gigantic missile launcher and it won't be good. But I can fire my missiles at them, because I have managed to pick up some, so we're going to see if we can take out the system here. And if not, we're just going to try and board and do our best. Okay. Let's go ahead and board once that lands. Not the system I want to kill, but... Okay, so now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in a position where I have to keep my artillery beam up and hope that it doesn't kill my crew. Or do I... Because that missile could hit me again. Yep. So they're just gonna run. Okay. I can roll with that. And my oxygen is on fire. Of course. Why wouldn't it be on fire? Like my crew's dying. Technically, you're actually a little more expendable. Okay, you are not taking out those rockmen and their element of fire. Get out. Fix it. And shoot it down. Might actually be able to kill their crew before they can manage to repair. Oh, son of a bitch. I gotta actually stagger all these people. Oh. Good night. So yay, we have oxygen. let's make sure our ship's all good. More importantly, we have a reason to upgrade our weapons now. Because the hull laser, that's good. That's going to do us a lot of good here in just a second if I can remember to actually turn on my med bay. Make sure I have oxygen here. This level 2 med bay is a little, more than a little irritating, but it's part of the challenge of the ship. I think it is more important for me at this point, though, to actually... There's a store here, and there's not. Yeah. I'll just sell the Lido and try and repair that way. Because I really, really need to be shooting weapons to help take down their weapons. Because the artillery beam's nice and all, it worked out well, that fight. But I don't always need it. That'll be good to have. So let's see if I can not die before getting to Sector 4. No attack comes. Cool, our hull's at critical. Look into the Great Eye, and we get a healing burst, so that's something else to sell. Hooray! I just gotta find the store to sell it at. Okay, so... I'm short on fuel again, so I gotta purchase that there. And surrender your goods. Maybe a terrible idea to fight these guys right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You really want to board me at my door control. Okay. Well, we're gonna try and sync up our lasers to take down their big missile launcher because we can one-shot me. If it's the wrong kind of missile launcher. And it's probably about to one-shot me. It can be a 3 damage missile launcher, and I'll be fine. If it's a 4 damage missile launcher, that's the run. Okay, well, it's another Federation cruiser run where I happen to die a crazy, crazy death in the middle. What do you know? See, look at this. Sector 4, Sector 5, Sector 4, Sector 3. And now the green ball didn't even make it to Sector 4. What was I thinking saying Sector 5 before? And the thing was is that I had just gotten some weapons, I'd just gotten some stuff I could work with, but... Federation Cruiser, I'm just not a fan of you. It's the same as it ever was. But, chalk up another L for the lose. That's faster than light for today, so I'll see you next time.